Picture this. Two people earn roughly the same income in their early 20s. One of them reaches their 40s with flexibility, savings, and calm financial confidence. The other feels trapped, stressed, and behind, despite working just as hard. The difference often comes down to one decision that feels harmless at the time. It's not about skipping investing or choosing the wrong job. The worst financial decision is locking yourself into high fixed costs too early. Fixed costs are expenses that don't care how your life changes. Long leases, expensive car payments, large recurring commitments. Once they're locked in, they dictate your future options. They quietly decide how much risk you can take, how much you can save, and how much freedom you actually have. In your 20s, flexibility is more valuable than comfort. When fixed costs stay low, you can recover faster from mistakes, switch careers, move cities, or take opportunities that don't pay immediately but pay off later. The problem is that early success creates pressure to upgrade. A better apartment, a nicer car, a lifestyle that looks like progress. But these upgrades don't just cost money, they cost optionality. Once fixed expenses rise, income stops feeling like progress. Every raise gets absorbed before it reaches savings. Stress increases even as earnings grow. Here's how to avoid this without sacrificing quality of life. First, cap fixed expenses aggressively. Decide in advance how much of your income you're willing to lock in monthly and treat that number as non-negotiable. Second, delay major commitments. Waiting even 6 months before upgrading lifestyle often reveals whether the upgrade was truly needed or just emotionally driven. Third, prioritize mobility. Choose options that allow exits, shorter leases, affordable transportation, fewer long-term contracts. Flexibility compounds just like money does. The people who win financially aren't the ones who look successful early. They're the ones who stay adaptable long enough to build something real. The choices made in your 20s don't just affect that decade, they shape every decade that follows. Protect flexibility early, and wealth has room to grow.